Well, fine, good afternoon, everyone. This is Patricia, and I am traveling for history. I am at Bomoseen State Park in Vermont, and like all fine state parks, this place has trails. I specifically came here for one trail and one trail alone, and that is the Slate History Trail. I would recommend you watch part 1 first to get the basic info about this place. And if you've already watched part 1, well, let's continue on to the next site. We're on a dirt road. Actually, this looks like it's in good condition for a dirt road. A really good condition, actually. And we'll continue on, walking uphill. At least coming back, it'll be downhill, right? Look at all these dead trees along here. Look at all that potential firewood and fire starting material. There's a lovely piece of slate right there in the ground. You know, initially, I had to say it looks a bit like a tombstone, doesn't it? I may have walked one too many cemeteries to think that. But you know, what can I say? It's one of those things. This road is Hortonia Road. There is a town, village, maybe more like a village, named Hortonia. And I just learned recently that a good friend of mine had lived in Hortonia many, many moons ago. Too funny. All sorts of pieces of slate. I mean, it's everywhere you look. Look at this stuff right here. This is all slate right here, and slate right there. Huh. And slate buried in here. It's like another rubble pile. In case you're wondering about temperature today, it is 66 degrees Fahrenheit. So it's really too warm for the jacket I have on. But the jacket is holding all the junk I don't want in my pockets. So, anyway. And another slate wall back here. Let's see if you can see it too. Oh yeah. Right there. Oh, that slate wall right there. I mean, it really just is everywhere, isn't it? I'm not even looking for it, and I'm finding it. You hear that rushing water? I do too. Ooh. Down here are the remains of the old mill. Look at that. Now, there's no good way to get down there, no safe way to get down there. So, that I can see from here anyway. But how interesting is this? My guess is this pipe, where the water's coming out. Let's see if I can pan in for you. Yes. Okay. This right here is the pipe I'm talking about. And it's spewing water out. I don't know if I can capture that. Well, it's right here, coming out right there. My best guess is that they used that to power the mill. Actually, what does it tell us? So, this is the old mill. Oops. And dam. Little Hazard Brook. Oh, see? Little Hazard Brook once powered sawmills and slate mills as it wound its way from Glen Lake, or Screwdriver Pond as it was known earlier, to Lake Bomoseen. Across the road from the lake and slate dam, the brook tumbles onto the foundation of an old sawmill. This mill sawed both coal and lumber and had an attached coal shed. From the sawmill, Hazard Brook ran underground to the water wheel in the slate mill. An old outlet near the Barlow house may have furnished water power for earlier mills. Water is very powerful. If you've been watching the news and seeing the flooding, water is very powerful. It's hard to imagine the mill, I know, with all these trees and woods, but really, they would not have been standing here. They would have been cut completely down. Anyway, all right, let us continue. We're actually going to double back to the Barlow house. And we can see maybe a little bit more of this old mill through the trees. Can you see the forest for the trees? Well, it is a bit of a stretch to see it. By the way, if you want to see my photographs, all my photographs, you can follow me on Instagram, Traveling for History, and or on my Facebook page, Traveling for History. I upload photographs every day of the week and videos occasionally. You can tell the locals on dirt roads compared to those of us who are traveling for the first time. Locals go much faster. Well, I see over there, you see this right here, this slate wall. That looks like a foundation to me. Slate mill? Another sawmill? I don't know. Interesting, nonetheless. All right, back to Barlow House. And Barlow House is right here. It almost looks abandoned, but it's just closed for the season. It looks like more foundations over here too. Hard to see, but over here certainly, and over here too, in the same area. Okay. Just, oh yeah. See, I can see this with my naked eye, but I don't think my phone really can capture this like my naked eye can. But maybe, see right in this area here, the slate again, that's a foundation for something else. This was a bustling area, no doubt about it. All right, let's see. Alrighty, so I'm from the Barlow house, which is right there. Been instructed to cross the street onto this dirt road, and then hopefully not get run over by some truck, because the truck was just coming this way. Ooh, here we go. Here we go. Site number 7. 1862 Slate Mill. Ooh. Remember that stuff I was just showing you in the woods? And it was hard to see. It was hard to know. So exciting. So exciting to know that indeed my instincts were right. That this is a foundation. Let's take a closer look-see. Ooh. Wow. Oh, wow. Wow. Whew. All right. There's a tree here. A tree. A dead tree, but still. And slate on the ground. Slate all over the place in the rubble pile, really. Wow. You know what I would love to see? I think you can hear it coming. Preservation of this place. Rather than just having it as part of a Slate History Trail, how about really doing something with this slate mill? You know, protecting it. Plenty of slate on the ground as well. You really want to watch your step. Oh, wow. Look at this. Wow. I feel like a little kid in a candy store, I gotta say. Holy cow. Look at this. And it just keeps going on and on and on. Wow. And note the slate that's on odd angles because the slate mill is falling apart and dumping its slate pieces onto the ground. What I can say about slate when it's wet, terribly slippery. Tremendously slippery. Wow. Imagine the sounds coming from this place. The incredibly loud machinery. In fact, let me tell you about that. The Slate Mill. In 1868, the Slate Company built a new mill for the preparation of purple and green flooring, billiard tables, sinks, and wash tubs. At the time the mill was constructed, it was one of the largest slate finishing mills in the country. The mill was powered by a water wheel 24 feet in diameter. 24 feet. I'm almost 5'2". That's almost 5 of me stacked head to toe. It had 7 circular saws, a bandsaw, a jigsaw, 5 planers, 2 rubbing beds, and a jointer. The mill burned in 1870 and was rebuilt on a smaller scale. In the 1880s, Samuel Hazard Jr., the former treasurer and supervisor of the Slate Company, ran the new mill and the quarries as the Lake Shore Slate Company. Hazard's great-great-granddaughter, Martha Warren, left the Slate Company land to the state of Vermont. Although the beautifully carved date stone is still standing, the mill walls are crumbling, and it does say, "Please do not climb on the old foundation." Let's keep looking at the mill. Because, wow, this is like the treat of driving an hour and 40 minutes. Well, the whole thing has really been a treat, but wow. Oh, wow. I love this. I love this stuff. This is why I love history. This wall is leaning. This part of the wall. Don't know if you can tell. You probably can't tell from this angle. Foundation. And we can see the slate, it has an overhang of it. And this part is bowed out a bit. So I have to wonder how much longer it's going to stand, especially when trees fall on it. Look at that. Doggone tree. And look at this slate over here too. I wonder how tall this was. You know, how many stories. And we have graffiti. Again, I hate graffiti. If it doesn't belong to you, don't write on it. Wow. And can you see how far down this goes? It goes even farther down than my camera is showing right there. This is all that just a couple minutes before that I was talking about. Wow, so cool. Yeah, and there's that tree. Naughty tree. And this has reflectors on it. I don't know if you can see that. That looks like reflectors. That white disc there. I've seen them on different sections of this already. Pretty interesting. And a tree limb. Oh, that's not safe. That right there, look at that lean. Ooh, baby. That is going to go worse than a bump in the night. Yeah, if they don't do anything about this, what's left of the mill, there's not going to be much left soon enough to show off. Wow. And then wood remnants. Wow. Look at these. With the holes, notches for something. Wow, that is amazing. And more notches on this piece too. And more slate over here. I wonder where the water wheel was in conjunction with the mill building. I'm guessing on the other side, where I showed you the water tumbling out of that pipe. Wow. Besides the fact it's bad for the mill were you to climb on this structure, it could be very dangerous to you as well. So, should you come here, please abide by the statement about not climbing on the mill remnants. I was just wondering how they fastened them, or if they even did so. They just used weight to hold the stones in place. But looking at this piece that's leaning right here, I don't see any holes in that. I'm guessing you can see that too. Wow, this just keeps going and going and going and going. All right, clearly a window, clearly several windows, and let's just take a look, see inside. Definitely pieces of slate inside too. I'm sure parts of the wall, probably parts of the roof. I see some, I see that shaft of wood right there. Right there. Just amazing. Wow. Oops. The ground is muddy under the leaves, so it's quite soggy. My cane is actually sinking into the ground in places, so trying to be very ginger with my steps. That's a huge honking piece of slate right there. Holy cow. Nope, don't want that to hit anybody. Don't want it to hit me either, certainly, but wow. I've given up trying to add to my vocabulary, clearly. Wow seems to be the word of the day. Holy cow. Oh, and another tree. Look at the moss on the tops of those pieces there. Wow. That's something else. And finally, we're at the end. There's the corner of this thing. Jeez Louise. What else can we see from this window? Interesting growth in this. I think it's growth. Maybe it's just leaves. I don't know. If you know, certainly put it in the description below, because I didn't know stuff like this. Wow, look at that stack of a wall that fell. Holy cow, that is incredible. Let's go around back. Ooh, I see an entrance. I think you know what that means, right? Wow, look at the roots of that tree. Holy cow. I don't know about you, but this tree branch just across the top here reminds me that maybe I should be doing the limbo. But I'm pretty sure I'm short enough to walk underneath it without bending down. Am I right? I am correct. I didn't have to bend down at all. Now look at that slate. This piece right here, that's going to be falling at some point. I don't want to be anywhere in here when slate is falling, when trees are falling. And we can see there's a bit of a path into here. It looks like slate crumble. I wonder if there had been an entrance. Wow. Are you as amazed as I? I'm curious. Please put something in the comments below. Let me know what you're thinking about this too. I am I am just blown away. And these are merely foundations. Can you imagine this were an actual building? The oohing and ahhing that I'd be doing. It would probably be a frightful amount. Let's see, I'm pretty sure this is not part of a tree. I had pointed this out earlier. This is a couple of minutes ago. See the slate on the ground here? Ooh. This piece has a hole in it. I wonder if they use it for any drill press stuff. Oh yeah, this is definitely a sawn piece of wood. So this would be part of the mill and not just a tree. That is so insane. Wow. And you can see it is notched right here. So something else would have been on there, resting on there. Son of a gun. Son of a gun. Oh, this place was huge. Wow. And this is the rebuilt smaller one, I'm guessing. Wow. It's just insane. All right, so I'm not going to walk all of the interior because it's got downed trees and I don't think it's safe. You can see lots and lots of debris, tree limbs, tree branches, tree roots, trees. Have I said trees? And what is this thing up here? Left behind by someone, I'm guessing? Let's take a look-see at it. Oh yeah, definitely left behind by someone. Oh, it's metal. I wonder if it's original to this place. Huh. Alrighty, well, we've run out of time on part 2 of the Slate History Trail at Bomoseen State Park. So, this is Patricia. I am definitely traveling for history. Until I see you again, you have a great day. I'll see you soon. Bye.